Hi, my name is Maaz Rabbani. I'm from Contech, and this is a series of videos we go through how to do business processes, use case scenarios on the various apps, inventory management apps that we work with and we implement. So today I'm going to be talking about sales and return, sales or return for Sin 7. So this is basically where you would have stock sitting at a customer's premises, and this is your stock, you haven't sold it to them yet, and then they would effectively buy their stock of you or sell it to their own customers, and then possibly advise you at the end of the month, say these are the sales that they've made on your behalf, and you would then invoice them for those sales, say on monthly basis, weekly basis, whatever you decide. So this is really your stock sitting off-site, not in your premises, in your customer's premises. You still have title to those goods, and you really need to track. You need to track that stock sitting there, and how much is sold, what's left over, and so on, and whether you need to bring some back. So the way we handle this is handled in Sin 7 is as follows. You need to set up a branch in Sin 7. So this would be a separate branch. So I've got my system here. This is our test system for Contech, and I'm going to go into branches. So I'll go into settings. And I'll set up I'll see what branches I have already. So these are some of the branches I have: a central warehouse. I've got some other test branches. So I'll set up a new branch for sales or return. That's settings, branches, create new branch. I'll keep it simple. So sales or return. Yep, SOR. No need for name, it's a branch, and we'll set a price, sale price tier to wholesale, because there will be sales made by the company or the client of yours who will be holding stock. So you would possibly have a client say ABC Limited as a third-party client. So this is stock sitting there. This is the branch. The next is the branch type, which is consignment, which basically means that the stock is being held at this branch, at this company, on your behalf. You have title to goods. And that really is in terms of initial settings. You would probably want to enter some billing address data, their address there, so that you can complete this setup. But we'll go with what we have here. So this is your third offsite branch. So I'll save that. We'll just have a quick look what it looks like. The branches CRM. There we go. So that's a third-party branch. So the way this would now work is that whenever you're ready to move stock from your main warehouse to your sales return warehouse, you would do a branch transfer, which would be from stock I'm creating new branch transfer, and remember, this will be going from your main warehouse, so we just saw that, central there, main. Okay, so you're moving stock from your central warehouse, your main warehouse, to the sales return warehouse. And this is a normal branch transfer, and you would list the codes here. So let's see if we can find the code. There we go. So we'll have one being moved from central to the sales and return. So let's complete this branch transfer. Let's do this all in one go. Received. So if you now go back to your product screen and filter by this product, which we have See where that product is gone. Let's filter by the branch, I say. So I've got a few test products there. Let's see if we can find it. And there we go. So if I just click onto that, it's one sitting sales return. If I take off the branch filter, and that's one up here, sales stock on hand, and we'll see we've got some in a central warehouse, some elsewhere, and one on sales return warehouse. So now the process will be is that when a sale has made, and this depends on the arrangement you have with your client or your customer, say it's a monthly arrangement, they'll come back to say, in this case they've sold, you have one sitting there, it is your stock. Once they have sold that one stock, you will then raise a sales order in their name, and this is where you would have to create a customer called ABC, as we've got. So let's see if we've got one there. All right, say we go with this one. So we have ABC out of the sales return. That's your ABC there. And our product being so this is coming out of there from the sales return warehouse. It's held at ABC, same company ABC. Dispatch this fully. Insufficient stock available. Let's see, I think I've got the wrong product. Let's go back and find our product. That one there. Go back and create that sales order again. On sales return warehouse. That's a product code. On there, let's fully dispatch this. So now what you'll see is that back to our product screen. Let's refresh, make sure it's all fine. That's our product there. Let's see how much stock we've now got. So we no longer have any stock in sales return. That stock has now been sold. You've invoiced your customer who was holding stock for that one product. You've tracked the stock on the sales return depot, and that basically means that you've identified the revenue and you've tracked stock. If there's any other questions, please drop me a message after the video. There will be a link to where you can drop me a line. If there's any other questions you have regarding this functionality of Cint 7 or any other functionality of Cint 7 or any of the other apps that we also implement, which are Core, Omni, MRP Easy, and Katana. Thank you.